โ Big man. No. know when I come on. Bang.
poppin'? This what it is. This what it is.
Everybody wanna be a damn MC.
Space people. good morning everybody to the Clan Championship Cup. We're on the 13th edition and it looks like today we're gonna have a 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus not 2 anymore, because it looks like one of the teams did actually use the no-show token, so they're not in the game. We do have still 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus 2, and the players are in the lobby. They are checking their 0ms. They're also waiting right now to actually get their civilization draft, and we did see them going through the pick and ban phase here. Well, I should say it's through the voting phase, because they did do it just like in the normal FFAs that we have. So let me actually put it up on the screen while I do take a look on the left side here what has been happening, especially in the chat. Hello there, Jacob Fisher, good evening sir, and welcome, or I should say good afternoon sir, and welcome. Rambling Man, hello there sir, and welcome. I do see Eric Coffin, good evening, good day sir, and welcome. Ogotri, bonjour monsieur, et bienvenue. I'm not even sure actually. Is it like 7 a.m. for you, Augusty? Oh my god, it is so early in the morning. Dr. Stas also, hello there, sir, and welcome. I did notice Max Nachulberg. Good evening, sir, and welcome. And I should say good day, sir, and welcome. My god, these expressions just got drilled into my mind over here. Toby MK, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome to the stream. Hello, sir. Thank you so much for picking up the first promotion and writing first in the channel. Welcome, sir. I do also want to say hello to everybody on YouTube. Good day, sirs. I know it's an earlier stream. It is what it is, and I do hope you're gonna enjoy your time with me today. Hello there, Forking Knight. Good day, sir, and welcome. Looking forward to this game. Yes, the 2 versus 2 versus 2s. That's one of the reasons I actually wanted to get this game, and of course have quite a bit of a diverse content throughout the weekend, so we get to see exactly what can be done in Civ 6 and how you can actually have fun in the game. We do have today a bit of a different I would say matchup than we do usually see. It's usually we did see normally like FFAs, everybody for themselves, but they can ally one player that's next to them. Now in the 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus 2s, they're gonna get immediately allied, but they're not guaranteed that they're gonna be close to each other. So we're definitely gonna need to see how each of the players are gonna try to use that ally, and of course try to get the best out of the situation. We do have, wait a second, inactive people, Skunkong or something. Oh, that's actually something else. We do have the civilizations being picked over here, and it looks like we're gonna have first of all Acsess with Legolas. Legolas is Alexis Krempp. Acsess is gonna go for Zetian. We do have Legolas going for Hojo Tokimun. That's Japan's leader persona. Toilet Hammurabi is gonna go for Hammurabi. Or actually, wait a second. Did he actually get Babylon? Oh my god, did he actually get Babylon? This is incredible. No, he got Korea. Okay, so he needs to switch to Korea. And we also do see Bukva, his teammate, that needs to pick something up. And looking at the list over here, he's gonna pick Babylon. Oh wait, they have Babylon. But it's just they switch. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess Bukva is gonna go for Korea over here. Okay, interesting. But interesting that they picked it differently. I guess they can actually switch their draft, right? It's between them. It's between the team. They have multiple leaders to pick from. As the settings for the game, we do have the game being played on Rich Highlands. So I'm gonna need to switch the map over here on Rich Highlands, and of course allow the players to double check the settings. Where is Rich Highlands? Give me a second. I need to find the Rich Highlands. Do you guys see Rich Highlands anywhere? Wow, there's like no Rich Highlands. What am I not seeing a part of the list over there? Let me see. I wasn't seeing a part of the list. Did you see that? I wasn't seeing a part of the list. It is what it is. Okay, Rich Highlands it is. I do see the players actually picking their civilizations. Bukva indeed is gonna go for Korea. Seondeok, that's the original Korea. We do have JackTheRipper in the lobby as well today, playing Teddy Roosevelt, and I do see he's also gonna have a teammate, GuardianOfTheNachos, going for Cree. We do have Jules for Alt with Pade Ball coming up for the Sharks. One is gonna go for Tokugawa, the other one for Tokugawa. Wait a second, I see double over here. What's going on? I mean, I know it's early in the morning, but really seeing double like this, double Tokugawa after yesterday's 2000 production Tokugawa. I'm not sure if we're ready for another one of these games. Anyway. We're gonna need to see what he's gonna pick. Rome, it's gonna be Rome. Okay, it's gonna be Rome. Very nice. So just waiting for the lobby to settle down. I'm gonna right over here. I will check settings just to, you know, let them double check the settings, so we don't actually need to relobby or anything like this, and we should be fine. Okay, just gave them a few seconds to take a look at that, and we're ready to go. Toothpaste, hello there, and welcome. I thought Trinda was playing in this. I don't know what happened. Maybe he didn't wake up or something. I have no idea. Maybe he got assigned to another game. That's actually, I think, in between them, right? In between the players over there of the clans. That's not always information that gets to us that easily. We can ask Acsess maybe after the game what did happen with him. Yeah. Also, Jacob, seems to me that based on first principles, it would be beneficial to ally a team close to you and keep that alliance till at least the modern age. They shouldn't be allowed to ally, if I remember correctly. This mode, it's basically always war between the teams, so they shouldn't be able to ally themselves. They can have like frenemies, as in they don't really need to war each other if they don't have to, if they don't want to. But they can't make official alliances, if I remember correctly. But if anybody here on the chat does know differently, let me know, and I'm gonna double check. Bulizan, I guess I'm gonna do it by how to say. I'm gonna do it with my voice, man. Round one, fight. That's it, Bulizan. I did it. 10,000 points. It is what it is. The Teddy Enjoyer is back. Yes, Los Domain. Good evening, sir. Good day, sir, and welcome. According to his schedule, he was playing with Acsess. Well, it looks like he didn't wake up or something, because he's not here. Let's actually take a quick pick on the map here, asking chat. Chat, are we going left or are we going right? We're gonna take a look at JackTheRipper, or are we gonna take a look at Acsess? Which one is it? And debates also, welcome, sir, and welcome, and hello there. We got a 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus 2 going on. As you can see on the screen, we got 4 teams, each of them with 2 players, and it looks like we're gonna start looking at the game from the right side. I do have to update something though, because otherwise viewers that are actually gonna join the stream later, they're not gonna know that we're actually playing on Rich Highlands. There we go. The players are playing on Rich Highlands. Okay, so let's see. From the right, we're gonna take a look at Acsess. Where is Acsess? What is he doing? Where is Acsess? What is he doing? This is Acsess. We got China over here with Zetian showing up in the game. By the looks of it, we do see him moving on a 1-2 tile on the Plains Hill that he's gonna get a 2-2 base from. He does have a few 2-2s around his cities, and of course, it's much worth to actually get that coffee in his capital for the extra culture. We also have him with some amazing geothermals on the right side. That is gonna be towards America, towards JackTheRipper, and I'm not sure if he actually wants to go in his face like that. And we definitely see also Acsess gonna have some cities with fresh water to the west and to the south, and will allow him to oh, there we go. I think the music was way too loud. There we go. Will allow him to get his city centers over here. Unfortunately, not that much fresh water towards Cardiff. It will take him a while to get to this river, if ever he's gonna get to this river, because of Japan being here. We do have also Acsess with an item tile in the second ring. I do see he moved away from his horses. Those are going to be third ring from now, and he doesn't have others to actually improve in the meantime. Might actually want to settle another city, or hopefully he's going to get to settle another city next to one of those horse tiles, so he gets them cheaper to improve. Looking at his teammate though, let's actually see Hojo Tokim, and you see how far away they are. They're like split apart on either side. They're going to have like in between on the right side, they're going to have Teddy between them, and on the left side, they're going to have Cree between them. That's a bit sad, but it is what it is. We do have Alexis Krempp here with his refish tile, and I do see a turtle in his capital. That's going to be third ring, quite expensive. Might actually want to get it with another city. We do also see him benefiting from quite a few lakes that he could get those, and of course how to say, inland seas over here, the Genkai Sea, that will give him the opportunity to settle these coastal cities and get those harbors down. I'm actually quite curious what Hojo's plan is going to be during the game. How is he going to try to get everything going? If he's going harbors, if he's going commercials, what is his plan? By the looks of it, he's going astrology, so it's either going to be that holy site opener that we've seen yesterday in the Iron Man, or we're actually going to see something a little bit stronger, like the harbor/commercial setup. We do have his scouts coming up in one turn. We do also see his iron is going to be in the capital and his horses in the second ring. Southeast, he has Gyeongju. And that's gonna be Korea over here. That's gonna be one of his opponents, Bukva. Now, I guess we're gonna need to take a look a little bit later to see how Japan is starting to get his cities out. Definitely, he's gonna have quite a few city spots here to go for. The south that he's gonna get the truffles next to. The east side that he's also... Nah, east side is kind of iffy. And maybe actually just settle the truffles over there. It's gonna be a better place than actually settling on his inland sea. And he's gonna need to start buying up tiles. That's gonna be expensive. I do believe this one would be a good one next to the oil, and it is what it is. Looking at Hammurabi, let's go and take a look at the toilet over here. Where is toilet? Here. Toilet is here. Southwest of Japan, west of Korea. And I gotta say, they are next to each other. We do have a team here that are gonna be quite close. This is the Scourge. We got Babylon here with his 2-2 base. Also other ship towers that are gonna give him his 2-2s. Settler coming up in 4 turns, and I do see him benefiting from one of those goody huts, the tiki huts in the northwest. And we have him with a second settler next to the bananas towards the northeast. 3 bananas next to an exploding volcano. I mean, I'm not sure if the volcano fed the bananas or the bananas are feeding the volcano. Can we actually have an answer to this? Finarfin, guten Tag, sir. How are you doing? How are you doing? Any that are in any game? Oh, I see. The Jack, the toilet, and the Acsess. Hojo Highlands, have I traveled back in time? Keyboard also, hello there, sir, and welcome. I gotta ask chat. I'm sorry. I'm gonna, I'm gonna take a moment over here and ask chat about this volcano. Is this volcano fed by bananas or feeding the bananas? Oh, this is the biggest question of them all, man. We need to ask chat over here about this volcano. Do you see this volcano right now? This is the biggest question. Is the chicken or the egg, basically? What did happen over here? Did we see bananas being fed by the volcano, or the volcanoes are actually getting fed by the bananas? What's going on? Volcano gonna be a giga chat.
Civ6 retained his knighthood for 15 months. Volcano gonna be a giga chat and make the boom boom.
Hello there, Porch. Good evening, sir. Thank you so much for the tier. What's up? Much appreciated, sir. Well, I guess I'm gonna leave you a bit of time over there. It looks like a volcano is feeding the bananas. Okay, that's what chat is saying right now. It's feeding the bananas. Surely volcano feeding the bananas with all of that volcanic soil just sprinkled in over there. Yeah. Well, I do see Babylon is gonna benefit also from a settler next turn. Iron in the second ring, and we do have horses to the top left. I do definitely see multiple rivers and freshwater cities that he can get here, and quite easily, quite quickly. We will need to see how he's gonna try to use his Palgums, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get quite a bit of extra food over there with the Palgum bonus. And of course, we're gonna need to see also how they will try to make use of their proximity. They do have lake here, or I should say an inland sea, that at some point might actually give them trade routes between them. And we're gonna need to take a look later on in the game if Babylon is actually gonna send a city so far away to the east so he can connect his economy with Korea. This is gonna be extremely important during the mid to late game if they get the trade routes together there. Now, unfortunately, if they do send trade routes beforehand, trade routes might actually get to make those roads inland, and that's not going to help him at all because they're just going to choose the roads instead of the seas here. Let's take a look at Seondeok also. We do have Gyeongju with Settler coming up next turn. I do see he's going to have a few spots for his Seon, but not that many, not that good. He's probably going to put it over here on the 2-1. I think that's the only one that would be worth, right? Probably over here on the 2-1 to get 3 of these seals around it. Otherwise, he's gonna need to actually get something like bronze working, and he's definitely not gonna like this. This one only has a single heal adjacent. Not amazing. There was some changes of Korea, if I remember correctly, on the Seon, but and I think we're gonna go through them a little bit later after we actually get through the early beginnings. Gyeongju does benefit from an iron tile here to the southwest. I do see also horses in the southeast. He's trying to get his extra settler out, second settler coming up in 6 turns here, and I do see he has been using his banana a little bit just to get that extra food in so he gets back to the third population as quickly as possible. It looks like he's also going to choose a non-freshwater settle next to the mountain, and we definitely need to see how things are going to be evolving here, because Bukva is taking a really big chance going for a non-freshwater freshwater settle as a second city. Now, yes, it's possible, but it's tricky. We're definitely gonna need to see how his city is gonna evolve over here with that 2-2 known freshwater city. Haley, hello there, sir, and welcome. God is equal. They give some tiles to you, they take some good tiles away from your teammates. It is what it is, no, Haley? He has no freshwater anywhere, so he has no choice. I mean, he does have freshwater to the south. Maybe he doesn't see this. Let me see. Oh, he does see this. He does see in the south that he has some fresh water. There's a river over here. And I do have to agree this is going to be much faster to settle. So I tend to, you know, say that it might be good. Let me actually take a quick 1, 2, 3, 4 to settle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to settle on the honey tile. For example, to the southwest. Although he doesn't see this tile. He only sees these tiles and he sees hills over here with desert on them. Not really good. 1, 3 is also not that much food. So even if he would have settled the city over here, it wouldn't have been that faster to grow. And anyway, we're gonna need to see how he's gonna get that housing in that city center, and of course how quickly, so he can try to keep up with everybody else in the lobby. We do have Rome over here. I do have to say also, I do trust Bukva to actually pull that through. It's just a matter of let's see the details rather than anything else. We do have Rome and Antium getting a settler from Rome in 3 turns. Looks like he's also gonna have forces already acquired in the capital's tiles with iron in the first ring. We did place Antium on a freshwater position to the south on an iron tile, and I do notice he's gonna need to get some food in there. So of course the honey tiles over here southwest and northeast are gonna need to be used so he actually gets to grow that city quickly. Otherwise he's gonna need to actually make use of these 1-3s, which is not really ideal. You don't get that fast population with them. He does have multiple cities to go for, with freshwater cities to the north. Northwest is gonna have Japan, which did put a city towards him, but I don't think that's that bad at the moment. And I do have to say, these are also teammates. Actually, wait a second, I just noticed Rome and Tokugawa are teammates. Now, Tokugawa doesn't really want to send trade routes to his teammates because internals are amazing on him. So Rome over here is probably gonna be the one that's gonna send the trade routes to Japan, beefing him up over there, just, you know, pumping him with juice from his trade routes. You know that scene, drink the ooze? Basically that's what the scene does, right? Drink the ooze, and Pas Ball over there, and it's just gonna have to carry the game. Pigfix, bonjour monsieur et bienvenue. Also Before, bonjour monsieur et bienvenue. Can we see the PDB spawn, the Pas Ball? Yeah, we're getting there. Actually Tokyo, Fukuoka, I do notice he already improved his fish style, and he does have a banana. Very quick food acquirement here in Tokyo. While I do see he's gonna get his settler out next turn. We have him with some coastals. I do see this one on the aluminium tile that could 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to settle over here on the aluminium. While to the north of Fukuoka, he's gonna have some inlands. We've seen yesterday that Tokugawa doesn't really shy away from getting inlands. It's just a matter of how he gets his core cities done, right? That's about it. He has both strategic resources with an iron tile and a horse here in the second rings of Tokyo and Fukuoka. And I do notice he already met China in the northeast. That's gonna be one of the Chinese warriors coming towards Fukuoka from his side. We do have him, by the way, being very careful with his settler. He does have a scout that is trying to see what's in front of that settler, trying to how to say, gather the information and keep this settler as much as possible alive. We do need to take a look also on Rome on his strategics. I did see horses second and iron first. Okay, that's fine. We did take a look. We're getting builders out so he can start improving. You can see how he's actually right now he switched off from actually getting to use that honey tile back to using 2 1-3s, and he doesn't have any more food in the city of Antium's city center to actually grow to the 3rd population. You see how the city is stagnating? That's because he's using 2 1-3s to get the builder as quickly as possible and start to improve some of the tiles so he can make up for the lack of food there. We do have a Pound Maker to take a look at. Still no second settle, but he's about to see the exploding volcano giving some bonuses here. Mickey Sivwachik did choose to go for religious settlements as a pantheon, and that's quick enough for his even 3rd settler, or I should say 2nd settler build here from the capital city to receive some of that extra production bonus towards it. Very nice, but he's still late on it, right? He's still late on it. His settler is now not out. Others do have the settler out. Now we do have him also with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, volcano ate the cows. Guys, why did you feed the cows to the volcano? Come on, man. That's Cree bonus right there. I mean, I guess I hope they were juicy. Nice Liang City, yeah. I mean, yeah. It is what it is. Classic Acsess spawn at prime position to farm the weakest players in the lobby. Haley, I don't know if those are the weakest players in the lobby. I'm not even sure we have weak players in the lobby, to be honest. I don't think we have weak players in the lobby. I wouldn't really underestimate Padeball and Jules. Just saying, don't underestimate them. Wait, the cows sacrificed to the big boom. Yes, they did. They did, sir. We do have the third settler from Cree coming around, and it looks like his horse is second ring, Iron first ring. He does have a bit of a question mark in his mind right now. Where is he gonna get to settle? The southeastern settles are a bit weird. They're gonna be behind mountains here for the freshwater position. But he can get there relatively quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to settle. Now, I wouldn't really say relatively quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 to settle. Well, I guess he can settle the uranium tile there. And it will be a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it's still... Oh my god, man. This is still 7. Yeah, I guess it is what it is. Let's actually see his vision. Yeah, he's going there. He's going for the uranium tile. It's a little bit quicker, but I guess it is what it is. And this one would have been better, actually, having access to how to say, bananas and a coffee tile on the right side for the extra culture would have been quite nice. And he would have been, yes, close to Japan, but not close enough to the coast that he would have been in danger. That's 4 tiles from the coast. It's not that dangerous. Of course, we might actually see Guardian of the Nachos here picking that anyway. Definitely north side, the 2-2 next to the 1-3 is a Cree common spawn. North side next to the 1-3. What? North side where? Oh, you mean this? Or somewhere here? This one? The 1-2? On the 1-2, he can ignore housing. Yes, he can actually. The Mickey Waps are amazing as a unique improvement to give you the housing over there. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Let's actually take a look at the next one. Last but not least, we got JackTheRipper showing up after a big vacation of a few years over here. I did notice him actually playing in the lobbies, and it looks like he's back on the competition road. We got Earth Goddess being picked up by him as a Pantheon, and it looks like he did actually have a dice tile in the capital to receive the extra faith per turn. Now he's gonna have a bit more from his charming and the breathtaking appeal. The question is, how is he actually going with Teddy Bulbous on these holy sites right here? Holy sites, no Rough Rider. This is he gonna go culture victory? He's going culture victory right here from the beginning, no? Jack has been playing well. Fufi, hello, and welcome. I mean, I don't think he would have lost his how to say approach to the game, right? While he was in the vacation. Arumos, this is a 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus 2. It should have been a 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus 2. Unfortunately, one of the teams actually used the no-show token, and we only have 4 in the lobby right here. I'm gonna need to update the I know, thumbnail and so on and, on YouTube and the text, but I just didn't want to do it right now because I mean, yeah, I can explain it right on the stream. Will, hello there, and welcome. He always does this. Yes, let's actually see how this goes. Holy theater squares! Oh my god. Okay, let's actually see, guys, calm down. Let's actually see how the things are gonna evolve over here. He already got his 2 faith holy site. He has another one from Charleston and 1 faith adjacency, and he's gonna get another city to the northeast on that river over there, on the Ohio River. Definitely good enough freshwater over here for multiple cities that he's gonna get to benefit. Southwest of Charleston, northwest of Washington, and even this river to the southeast is gonna be uncontested for quite some time. Babylon is a bit too far away to actually get this river. We do have him, of course, going for his shrines. He started acquiring the great prophets. Just as Japan did, we got an answer here. Japan went for the faith opener. And I do see in the merchant screen, we do have Zankian as the first merchant. Hypatia is also in the scientist screen. I would imagine Korea is gonna pick it up anyway because he started off with his Seons, and well, let's actually see what he's gonna do here with them. Now I'm a bit surprised. Maybe he didn't have gold to actually place his Seon over here, or maybe he does want to get a little bit different setup with theater squares and the Gavron Plaza in between these tiles, these Seons in the core series. We'll see how things are gonna be evolving here for Bukva. Good thing is he does have a third city Chanchon, and which is working right now on another Seon, and of course Still no fresh water. This is no fresh water. 2-second settle. The B2 and B3, no fresh water for Korea. Forced to do the granaries. Haven't you seen his video? His Bulmus never builds a preserve. Let's see how you know how videos are, right? You know how videos are. Our alliances allowed in this mode. Githia, hello there. I'm sorry, I'm still not sure. Alliances, they do have alliances, yes, between the teammates. They cannot make an alliance with another team, basically. You can look at he never built that thing. Never built that thing. Well, is this gonna be that time when Bulmo starts off with preserves? Let's actually see. I do want to come back here and take a look at his strategics. He has a horse style in the second ring, and I do see also iron in the second ring. Still needs to actually, get his shrines up, and of course get to his great prophet. We do have Japan going very quickly there with 4 per turn. Japan did get also Divine Spark as a pantheon, and I do see he's plugging in Moksha in the capital city of Kyoto. While he did manage to get 2 of these holy sites, that's a +3 with another +3 over here. Horses second ring from Kyoto still not improved, while he did not get his coastal resources improved, neither that rice tile for the irrigation boost. He did settle a marble tile for an extra culture point, and looking at his stats right now, he's on 5 science and 6 culture with 22 production. Actually, looking at the production screen, we do have Rome with the biggest one. He's on 6 science, 9 culture, makes sense, with 27 points of production. I did manage to improve his honey tile here in the city of Antium and got the trader working. This trader is going to add more food points, and as you can see, his population has started growing. With only 2 surplus food, he definitely needs a lot more. But first, he does want to get his settlers out as quickly as possible and trying to establish as many cities around as he can. He does have the Great Barrier Reef to the right side, and I do notice Jules for art is going to start to get another honey tile improved. Oh, I think he's different continent than actually Japan, isn't? No, he's same continent, so both of them actually have that honey tile. No, okay. Well, Padebol is trying to move around the Chinese warrior with his settler. We're gonna need to see how much China actually wants to put pressure on the next city center, especially since Japan does really want that banana. He really wants the bananas to the north. I mean, totally makes sense, right? You want those bananas, you gotta have them. You can look his okay, holy theaters. Okay, let me actually put up on the screen here. Hello there, papas, and good day, sir. I wanted to put up my chats on the left side so I can see them. Now, what do we have on Zetian? Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. Temenaki is beginning here in Beijing. He will manage to get quite a few extra production points, and I'm pretty sure he's going to plug in Liang in that city center. He did want to open up with Moksha for the extra culture point per population, and of course we do see a new builder being trained right now. We'll need to start improving his strategics at some point, and of course we're going to need to see how he's going to evolve out of this opener here. Now we do have here still nothing much happening. Hammurabi, and we do have him getting his campuses finally. Freshwater on teammate KW. Yeah, I mean, Korea is, I guess, a bit in a problem, right? Korea is in a bit of a problem. We do have the +4 campus here from Babylon. While he did manage to get his 4th city out, he's gonna start settling the north. Now we do have the Gulf of Venezuela that will allow him to get some, I would say, cities over there with fresh water. He does have these rivers that are allowing him to actually get that fresh water for. I do see the May style is going to be an interesting one. Okay. He did also manage to get that gold and of course the extra amenity from the cotton in Durkuligalsu, while from Eshuna he did get his early setup going with the campuses. Now I'm actually quite curious, so how is he going to follow this up? Probably commercials. We're going to need to come back and take a look at what he's going to pick as a pantheon as well. He doesn't have one right now. What do we have here? Commercial hub by Jules for art. Rome is looking like to be the first one that he's gonna get his commercials out. Nailed the timing actually to get the settlers before he actually got to discover currency. And from what I do see, he's also making an interesting mix between campuses and commercials here. Will choose to go for Rome in the capital for a commercial. I would imagine he's also gonna choose to go for a Gavron Plaza here, and will want to use those internal trade routes for the extra production numbers. Another settler is coming up from Antium in 3 turns. He did also plug in Moksha in the southern city. He's not going to be going into the capital, so I would imagine his trade routes are going to be beefed up by another bonus. And I guess we're going to need to take a look here. What is he actually going to choose to get us a bonus then? Although I think it's going to be Magnus. Does anybody think it's going to be anything different than Magnus here in the Roman capital? Because I'm pretty sure it's a bit late for Liang opener here. Curtis, hello there, sir, and welcome. Golden Progress. Yes, we got 6 more turns. Also, Aethel, hello there. I'm surprised he isn't going to settle that maze. Yeah, Usmi, good day, sir, and welcome. How are you doing? Looking at the era score screen, we do see Tokugawa still needs 8 points. We got Rome here needing 5 points. Seondeok is gonna need 3. Hammurabi is gonna need 3. Legolas is gonna need 4, and that's it. Zetian already got his points. JackTheRipper already got his points, and it looks like he might actually go over, because I'm pretty sure he should be able to get enough of these Great Prophet points to recruit the Great Prophet and also be able to establish his religion. It wouldn't be the first time that we actually see players trying to not get the religion in the first era and get it in the second one. So it's much easier for them to get the second golden, not the first, because they already achieved that, right? They are thinking for the future and trying to get the era score points in the next era. Have you reacted to Helson's video about Andrews? No, I don't do that. Andy Bates, no, I do not believe slandering people, even if you want to do a good thing, is a good thing. So I'm not gonna do it. We do have holy sites from Philadelphia. I do see he's starting to get some of those extra culture points on his tiles from his bonus, and well, I do see his holy site here. It's gonna be a +3. I think that's the first +3. He's gonna get a splendid bonus from it, and of course I do see he's building it in 5 times. Moksha establishing in Washington City, while we do have settler coming up in 3 times here from the capital. JackTheRipper, well, probably pick Monumentality. Right now, Jack is on 12 faith a turn, and he definitely would need some more for a good Monumentality, but I'm pretty sure he can get those points. We do need to see how he's gonna try to get all of those bonuses for, I would say, Culture Victory, but I mean, yeah, Culture Victory. There's who's gonna affect him? We might have Rome here doing something. Zetian might be doing something, but the land is atrocious for the early game pushes. I don't think Babylon is gonna have an easy time. Just look at this territory over here. For him to actually get to America, he will need to spend quite a few turns to get all of his cities in order and build the trade routes, get all of the roads going and so on to get to America. Not gonna be that easy, but also America is not gonna be that fast at getting his culture victory. We do have the Palgums setup coming around from Babylon. He started to put down his own his commercials also, and I don't see yet the government plans, on which, to be honest, it should come around this time. Like looking at the text screen here, we do have state workforce coming out from quite a few players, 4 of them actually. 3 next turn, with another one coming up in the next turn thereafter. Now, while we will need to see how they're gonna try to place this up. I'm very curious here how this is gonna go for Bukva. We do have Bukva managing to get that housing in Gwangju, and I do see Chanchon getting his granary in 2 turns. Did benefit from a lot of culture coming up from those coffee tiles. Man, that city doesn't even need to build a monument. He has more culture from the coffee tiles than he would get from a monument. No surprise he's actually going for granary first, no? It is what it is. The game just gives you those abilities there. We do have also him managing to get to 10 science and 9 culture with 30 points of production. Now, he's kind of good on this, but I do want to point out, do you see the sharks? Do you see the sharks? The sharks have 10 more points of production, both of them, than everybody else in the game. Uh-oh, I think the sharks know something we don't. American Pantheon, hello there, sir, and welcome. Earth Goddess, he went for Earth Goddess. Earth Goddess. What is Korea's Pantheon? Still no Pantheon. Rome Pantheon, we do have City Patron Gardens for the 40% of the first district in a city center, and he did build a campus with a commercial. Now he's getting his government plaza here, and I do notice he's getting another wave of commercials in Mediolanum and Antium. While we do have Japan going for God of the Sea, he started improving some of his coastal resources, 3 to be exact, and to be honest, I do not think in this particular case God of the Sea is worth it, because you just don't have that many coastal resources to benefit from. Like only 3 right now improved, with maybe another 2 over here from the west if he gets another city on that like next to the bananas. Even though we were talking about this, Guardian of the Nachos is coming towards that entrance, and we will need to see him actually checking out his spawns. And if I take a look at his point of view here, I do have to point out he does not know how the land looks like.
Joined the round table.
Takula Totekushi, hello there, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Also, Big Fix, I'm Korea. I just go at Netflix, turn 10. Okay. It is what it is. We can't send open borders, not allowed, I think. Okay, so they can't even send open borders to each other. They just need to declare war against each other if they want to go through those borders. Yes, I'm thinking of burgers. I don't know what's up with me. You know, it is what it is. It's still early in the morning for me, in some sense. Anyway, now looking at the city-states here, we do have Engazargamo, Lahore with Valletta for the military city-states, Cardiff, Singapore with Mexico City for the industry. We got Mitla, Geneva, and Fez for the science city-states of the game. Kumasi with Vilnius will be the ones for culture, and we got only one for trade. That's gonna be Muscat. Mitla is over here in between Korea, Japan, and Rome. We got Geneva over here to the south of Rome. That is gonna be amazing for them. And then we do have Fez over here to the northeast of Cree. That is also gonna be quite close to the others, and that's amazing actually for both Korea and Rome. They're gonna figure these cities out quite quickly, and we'll get those bonuses going. Now we do need to actually take a look at the religions. Where are the religions? Tokyo, okay, there we go. We do have Eastern Orthodoxy. Japan did go for Feed the World, getting his shrines and temples to provide some food, and lay ministry for the extra holy site, extra faith, and of course the theater square extra culture. Now more builders coming up from Takamatsu. We do have his Gavron Plaza getting 110 in between the holy sites to add more faith per turn, more adjacency to those. He's on 26 faith a turn right now with 8 science and 15 culture. Now I do want to take a look here. So America just needs 1 turn. Like next turn he's gonna pick up religion here. He's gonna pick up a great prophet. Actually, I don't think he's actually gonna pick up a religion next turn, because in the era score screen he went over, right? He's 26 out of 19. I don't think he wants to pick up a religion here. He would be what, 30 out of 19? That would be quite over the necessary points. We do have also everybody making it to the golden age. Look at them, man. Look at them. 19, 19, 20, 26, 20, 22, 26, and 30. They made it. Zegmus, hello there, sir, and welcome. Jack is back. I mean, he's been online for quite some time here in the communities. He just has been playing. I don't think he has been streaming. Has he been streaming? I didn't actually see him. But anyway, we're gonna get to see him play right here on the stream. Jack did get his great prophet, and as you can see, he does have a Babylonian scout. I don't think they were allowed to do this, right? Jack delegation. Linda is gonna be furious. I think that okay. Well, I guess it is what it is. We will need to see what's going on with the open borders and stuff like that. Zetian, Lady of the Reeds and Marshes, still needs his Temenanki to get all of the bonuses in Beijing. He did have 2 tiles over there, but as you can see, he doesn't have other 2-2s or easy to acquire 2-2s to beef up his production. So he's forced to use these 3 1s and 4 1 rice tiles, which will increase his population quickly, but not give him the production he wants. He does have Moksha and Shendu. He does have his builders moving around, starting to improve his amenities here. While we are 1 turn away from the Golden Age, we're gonna get to see what the players are gonna choose in their Golden Age bonuses. Let me actually take a look here. We got score screen at the moment. We do have Team 1, Bukva and Toilet coming up first here with 176 points. Dshark is coming up second with 173. Legolas with Acsess are coming up third with very close points, 170. Only 3 points between the teams right now. 3-3-3. It's only oh my god, JackTheRipper and Guardian of the Nachos, they're over there with 130 points. What is going on? How is Jack gonna come back into this? And of course, Guardian of the Nachos, man, you can't let the nachos being stolen, no? You gotta keep them. JackTheRipper on Teddy, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Bonjour, Monsieur Rafifi. Welcome, sir. I mean, and to be honest, I've seen actually Jack quite a few times on America. It's gonna be quite something. Well, I can't wait to actually see everything evolve over here, because it's definitely gonna be quite something. later on in the game. Looking at the yields tab, let's actually take a look at their bonuses, right? Okay, Teddy Roosevelt did go for monumentality. Right now he does have irrigation being discovered, 9 science, 9 culture, with 30 faith a turn. He did plug in Moksha in the capital, did not get the extra promotion for Moksha for his population point. We would need to see it appear over here soon, and of course since he doesn't have Pembrush and Boys, he doesn't get the culture from his districts. Fourth city moving to the east somewhere, or northeast, I'm not sure where this guy is going, but I'm thinking around here somewhere. Although he could have gone to the northwest. Let me actually take a look at his vision. He might not see everything. He does see. Okay, so I was expecting him to actually settle the coal tile over there to the northwest. He probably doesn't like the appeal of all of those tiles, with the marsh tiles and those wheat tiles not having that much appeal. If you take a look here, I mean, this is not much better either, right? He has a lot of rainforest tiles to the right side. Oh, that just looks terrible, to be honest. It look much better on the coal tile. Yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, the extra food here on the cattle tile would be quite amazing for him. We do need to take a look on Poundmaker, 11 science with 11 culture. Poundmaker 4 city strong. Religious settlements got acquired quite early. Governor Pingala in the capital, and I do see he already has his 2 trade routes connecting 2 cities. Piktukahana Piwi Inn did actually get settled on a non-freshwater placement in between the mountains on a horse tile. Didn't want to go another tile over to actually settle a 2-2 base and get the freshwater immediately, which will, of course, yes, require some of his housing work over here. Housing magic. The Mickey Waps are gonna need to be established here on his tiles. I think we don't have a Mickey Wap yet. I don't see a Mickey Wap anywhere. Anyway, we do have him with some Okchitaus protecting his traders, and I do see he's going for his monuments with a little bit more science, because he did open up with Governor Pingala. He does need to make up for the culture. This is going to be important for him to get to feudalism, but not too quickly. You know, you need to know when to accelerate and when to slow down, so you can actually manage to get everything done properly. Padebol on 25 science and 24 culture. Tokugawa 4 city strong, getting holy sites, and I do see he's also gonna get another campus from Fukuoka, 2 turning it. That's a +4. He does have a holy site that's a +2 next to it, and of course it will become a +3 when he's gonna get his campus done. And we do have a lighthouse from Okayama. We also have a builder here from Tokyo, and we do still have quite a few resources for him to improve, not to mention cities to settle. I would imagine he's gonna want to take this western side of the coast anyway and deny Cree a settle over there, but that would expose his city towards Korea and towards Cree. I'm not that convinced he's actually going to want to take that risk. We're going to need to wait for him to show us here. Lighthouses coming around for the extra trade routes, and of course we will need to see how he's gonna set up the trade routes with Rome. They are allied, and Jules for Art is definitely gonna want to get a city here somewhere, probably here. Then that's my question: is Japan gonna put a city on the southeast, or is Rome gonna put a city on the southeast in between them on that oil tile, so they could trade directly cap to cap? It's funny how Tokugawa and Rome can trade, but it's Tokugawa. Exactly, that is exactly why it's funny. It's Tokugawa. Only Rome, man. Rome is gonna tell Tokugawa all game long, drink the ooze, drink the ooze. Can you imagine how many bonuses he's gonna get from all of the trade routes of Rome being sent to the cities of Japan over there, while he's also beefing them up with his own trade routes? Amazing. A city with mountain tiles, except if you're Pakachute, never put it down. Toilet and Barbos are teaming up. Yes, speaker. Good day, sir, and welcome. Jack is Jack the Ripper on what is the world? Yeah. I mean, we are used to seeing Jack the Ripper on nations like, I don't know, Shaka, Mongolia, stuff like that, right? He usually is quite aggressive. This time around, Jack is gonna say, you know what? I can do the simming. You know, just watch me. It is what it is. Let's actually see what's gonna happen. Let's come back to Rome. We do have him on 5 cities. Audience Chamber coming up in 3, and he does have quite a few builders running around here with 18 science and 28 culture, 57 points of production. I do see that Sharks are actually keeping their lead in the production screen versus the other players in the lobby, with 60 on Padebol and Jules on 57 over here on Rome. We do have him also starting to improve some of his strategics. Still no iron improved because I'm pretty sure he didn't discover bronze working. He's going for apprenticeship to get the extra production bonus on his mines. And I do see he did manage to get what? City Patron Goddess as a pantheon. Okay, moving forward. Seondeok. Let's see. Bukva. 24 science and 37 culture. Two cities that were non-freshwater from the beginning. He did manage to get market out, being built in Gwangju with his Pingala coming up next turn. While I do notice in Chanchon, he's getting his builders out to start improving the mines around that Seon, and of course improving those coffee tiles, which will give him the extra amenities that he's probably going to want to trade away anyway. Joining Cashless, hello there and welcome. How does the game manage allies on the map, please? Is this BBM also? No, they are allied already with each other. So you do have team, you see right below their portrait on the top part of the screen, you see they have some colors as a ribbon right below that, right? It's orange, red, blue, and then gray, sorry. So those are the teams. Those are the teams. JackTheRipper with GuardianOfTheNachos, Padeball with Jules, Bukva with Toilet, and then we do have Legolas with Acsess. Legolas is actually Alexis Krempp. If you, I'm pretty sure you know him from the CWC teams, and he's also the organizer for the Royal Rumble, the 1v1. Jacob, how is Legolas failing? We're getting there. I can only say Legolas did choose to go for Faith, did choose to go for the Holy Site opener, so that is a little bit slower at the beginning, but manages to catch up in the mid part of the game. So we're gonna need to see him actually getting to catch up in the mid part. Okay, so on Bukva, we do have him managing to get his audience chamber here, and I do see he did choose Pingala here, Moksha in the capital. Chanchon will probably need to get another one of these governors, and I'm curious which one is it. He's going for the pyramids in Jinju, and he did go for goddess of festivals. That will add another point of culture on all of his plantations, and I do see he has quite a few of them. 2 bananas in the capital with let's see, the 3 coffee tiles in the north. That's 5. Oh, 3 bananas in the capital, and that he's gonna get the extra culture. Very nice. And he did also build Temple of Artemis, which again is gonna give him so many amenities here. Plus 3 in the capital. We got Gwangju with +3. Chanchon when he's gonna get his wait, is he? Is it 2-4? That tiny tile is a bit too big. And wait a second, I do want to double check something on no, Artemis. There we go. It's plantations. Yes, I wanted to double check if it's camp, pastures, and plantations, or is it just camps and pastures. Didn't want to confuse it with the Cree bonus, basically. I don't think he is. He just went religion first. Yeah, exactly. He just went religions first, basically. And coming up next, let's see Hammurabi. How is he doing? We got him on 4 cities. Going for early Colosseum here, entertainment complex from Durkuligal Zoo, or well, actually early Colosseum. He's going for the Colosseum, I would imagine, with the entertainment complex being placed so early. He did manage to get Zhang Heng as a scientist, and I do have to point out Korea did pick up Hypatia earlier, so they do manage to actually get the early two scientists here. Now with also more settlers coming around, he's gonna get to 6 cities quite quickly. Used his governor plaza to give bonuses to 2 of these commercials, and he's keeping his tile over here, the 1-1 free for something. I'm actually quite curious what it is. He already has a campus to the southwest. Is it gonna be an industrial zone? Is it gonna be a theater square? What is it gonna be here? I'll leave stream chat to tell me. What do you think we're gonna have on this 1-1 as a district? It's definitely a district, right? He's gonna keep it. Do you think he's gonna keep it for a wonder? Theater, Orpheus, hello there, sir. So we got one spaceport. Oh my god, this guy is spinning spaceport from turn 1, man. I mean, no surprise, you actually wait for him 5 minutes to do all of his setup in his mind, right? Dark Speaker is saying also theater. Okay, we got 2 votes for a theater square, a fun time. Casimir Miller. Yes, I mean, you do need the food, right? It makes sense. Anyway, audience chamber importance here. We do have Pingala establishing in Eshuna. He's getting a vote for Omari at the city that he got placed to the northwest, and I do see he's getting scouted out by Cree to see how his land looks like. 27 science and 30 culture does look like a strong opener. 66 points of production is putting him quite close to Tokugawa 70. That is still a bit more than Rome, and it looks like they actually are managing to catch up from the early advantages that the Sharks did have. It looks like the others in the lobby are starting to get those production points going, and I do have to mention Faith Civs. You do need to add a little bit of a ratio of their total faith number to, of course, the production number, because they are converting that faith into production, right? Builders, settlers, something else. It's still something, right? Toilet and Barbos looking really strong. They are. Also, I gotta say, kind of all of these teams look very strong here. Yes, we got some middle pack over there. In the middle, Padeball, Jules, Bukva, and Toilet do look quite strong at the beginning. But I gotta say, Legolas and Acsess are just about to get their things going. And JackTheRipper with GuardianOfTheNachos are doing just the same. They definitely had... less trade routes at the moment. And we do have currency on Legolas also coming up for Hojo. Hojo Tokimun did open up with Holy Sites, and I do see he did follow up with Theater Squares. Got his Hanging Gardens, which will give him the 15% more growth in each of his cities, which is gonna be amazing. Going for another city, I'm actually quite curious. Is he going here? Is he going here? Okay, there we go. The safety settle on the truffle tile over there. Now he does have temples already coming around from Takamatsu and Kyoto, and yes, I do see he's already working on his amphitheaters. That's it is what it is. That's quite early. Got his fish improved and the turtles for an extra amenity, while I do notice he's right now on +3 happiness in multiple cities. He's gonna get those extra 3 cities going to have 7. Looking at also his production, he's on 51 points of production, only 12 science, but he does have 37 culture. He's going to need to somehow make up for that lack of science, and I do see Pingala is going in Takamatsu, which is going to have a good campus here when he's actually going to get to the 7th population. He used his 4th pop to get the Theater Square, and of course the 1st pop to get the Holy Site. Looking at Acsess, 16 science and 26 culture on Zetian, still on 3 cities, got his Temenanki going. It did manage to get the builder and started improving those farms around it to get the extra science points and also the extra production on all of those. Didn't get to put Liang in there, and I gotta say this is a bit of a different approach to when we do see nations that are going for a Temenanki in one of their cities. They usually do try to prioritize getting Liang as quickly as possible to give him the extra production on those tiles. It looks like he chose Moksha in the capital. He chose also Taiwan, his 2nd city, to get Pingala. It's establishing that in 3 turns, and he's going for his markets right now. He's gonna go also for Warlord's Throne, which is a bit of a surprise. Wait a second, is he actually gonna attack some? I mean, this is, if this doesn't spell it, he's gonna attack something, I don't know what does. His 4th city is deploying to the southwest, and I gotta say he's kinda late on cities, on city count. 47 points of production, not that big right now. He's gonna get his 5 cities, but you do see he's kinda low in city count versus the others at the moment. Okay, let's actually see what Jack is doing here. Getting his audience chamber. We got Charleston getting his builders. Okay, another city to the south of New York. He did choose to put New York in a non-freshwater position without the possibility to aqueduct it, and I do see he is gonna get his holy site there in 2 turns. In the religious screen, we got Islam going for work ethic for the extra production from the shrines and the temples. I do have to mention work ethic has been changed back to what it was initially. Oh no, sorry. BBG changed work ethic to give the same bonuses as others respectively. So you do get shrines giving +2 production and temples giving you +4 production. I believe in the base game you did have work ethic giving you the production equal to the adjacency of a district, which just at some point it was incredible. Like you could get like what, how many production points, Lavras, you could get there. Anyway, does Acsess stream? I have no idea if he's streaming. Overall, Acsess is a Warlord's Throne player, however it is quite early. That is true. Did Alexis take Defender of the Faith? He looks awfully vulnerable. I don't think so. No, he got a lay ministry with Feed the World on Japan. You're asking about Japan. Pedro, like previous work ethic and plus 24 production. Holy site. Exactly. yeah, yeah, exactly. Zelfer also, bonjour monsieur, bienvenue. It's not a super, okay. Access goes Warlords every game. I did actually point out quite a few times that Warlords Throne does have a very good return later on if you don't need the food and the housing for the audience chamber. Now, Ancestral Hall would have helped him to get a lot more cities over here, but I do have to point out China is, especially this China, it's kind of a war nation. It's not really one of those seamers. So we're going to need to see how he's going to try to use those war bonuses against his opponents here. Looking at also Rome, we do have more settlers coming around, and I do see Japan is actually going to be the one that is going to put a city so they could trade between each other here. We're going to have audience chamber in Tokyo in 2 turns coming around, and I do notice here Rome is going to be on 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 cities. 8 cities. Or at least for the moment. I don't see a city yet moving to the southwest. I do see Liang in Mediolanum that is going to protect some of the tiles here to the left, and I don't think he actually went for the no, he didn't go for the food production for the right tree Liang. With the audience chamber already built, he's getting his extra housing, his extra food per turn, and of course the amenity coming around from all of these governors. He already has 4 governors, 5 governors, 5 governors. He didn't go for the second promotions here. Probably Magnus is gonna get it soon, because there are more and more trade routes being connecting his other cities to his capital. So definitely he wants to get his Magnus in order, getting him the provision for the +1 food and +1 production. Okay, let's actually take a look on Cree. Cree also working on his markets. Settlers coming up from Mikisiwachi, Mistavasis, 3 turns over there. Piktoka Hanapi will want a granary. This is quite surprising to me to see a granary being chosen to be built here, because I was expecting him to get Mickey Waps. He does have a Mickey Wap here on the 2-1 that he can place next to those cattle tiles. Another one over here that would also get the bonus. Actually, yeah, this is the only one, right? He could get. He can't get the food and the gold next to the honey tile, but anyway, it is what it is. We're gonna need to see him put down quite a few of them, because he's getting the housing from them. That's my question mark. He could have gone a builder, get the Mickey Waps, get the immediate housing, and of course the other bonuses that you would get from a Mickey Wap, and have good tiles with good housing at the same time. Makes total sense to me, you know. Casadani, hello there, sir. Can you explain
Casadani05 has joined the round table.
Can you explain to me how I can remove the rebellion from the city that I conquer? Thank you so much for the follow, sir, first of all. And second of all, yes, you need to take a look at the loyalty, and you need just in basic terms, you need the loyalty here. It's gonna show you how much you need to make up for. So you have right now, you see the city is going very much over the necessary loyalty that you need to acquire to keep it loyal. Depending on the era you are in, proximity to other nations, their population points and so on, you're gonna have a problem. So with loyalty, or not have a problem with loyalty. You can use governors to actually slow down the loyalty. You can use some of the cards to slow down the loyalty, some of the cards from the civic tree. I'm not sure exactly where they are, but I know, look, there is a card over here for the 2 loyalty per turn for cities with a garrison unit that could help you out. Although that is extremely punishing to actually use in a government if you don't need it really badly. One card is extremely useful. You can also, you need to pay attention to the population that is giving pressure to that city that you're conquering over there. For example, conquering cities from around that will also stabilize that other city loyalty. And also, if you do manage to get higher pop cities around you from your own cities, it will help you with the stabilization also. Okay. I think that, I mean, there might be some details over there, but I think that's the basic. We do have some more builders coming up in Okayama. I do see commercial hubs coming up in the northern city. He's going to get his Stonehenge. So Japan is also, Hojo Tokyo in Japan is also going to have one of these religions. And I would expect he's going to want Zen meditation for the extra amenity. What was, okay, there we go. We got Jack over here with a 78 faith a turn. He just went past Legolas 69. And I do see he's on 20 science with 35 culture. Still needs to improve quite a few of his styles, getting more holy sites and putting down more cities. 2, 4, 6 at the moment, with no more settler coming around at the moment. We do have Magnus established in Philadelphia. He started getting all of those bonuses from his I would say, from his nation, from Teddy Bulmus. And I do notice that stone did get chopped, but didn't get re-improved. I guess he doesn't want to lose the appeal over there. We do have him, of course, going for his extra amenities, so he can trade them away. And did he chop the dice tile? Did he actually chop the dice tile? Because this looks like a very bullied dice tile. Is it just me, or this looks like a very bullied dice tile? Also, speaker is saying it's adding more points over there to what I was saying. Kill more cities or Sus Preslav? Preslav is definitely gonna help. Yes. You gotta chop the rainforest. Chad moves. Yeah, Chad moves. Bullying a dice tile. Man, I think he actually wanted to get the coloring book going, you know, with all of those colors over there from the dice. But it just didn't work out. It is what it is. We do have also Pingala establishing in New York. He did go for audience chamber, so again, extra housing is going to come out from these governors with the help of the governors, and I would expect he's actually going to put a governor in New Orleans as well. Looking at Bukva, we do have him with extra settlers starting to move to the west side. You do see that he's actually going for Great Library here from Chanchon, and did plug in Governor Victor into the north, because yeah, he does have adjacency to Cree right now, actually almost touching borders here. There's only a hill being split between Cree and Chanchon. And while I do see Japan is also starting to get horses, this is Legolas with Hojo Tokimun that might have something to say about Cree being too close to him. We do see horses coming out from Korea. Definitely he wants to beef up his garrison defense strength, which usually you do want to have at least the classical unit strength. I think I actually am missing something. There we go. Yeah, I was missing something. The music kicked W. By the looks of it, we're also gonna have Rome over here with 27 science and 37 culture, getting more cities on the east. I do think he's actually gonna put a non-freshwater city to the east next to the mountains, because it's too far away to go for that dry style. Even his population is gonna start losing loyalty over here, or I should say he's gonna be at the edge. You see the minus 20s is because, well, I'm a spectator, so they don't see the loyalty in between. I don't see the loyalty as they are seeing the loyalty being on the map. I'm pretty sure over here the loyalty is being balanced out between the two nations, right? So whoever's gonna be in a golden age will actually affect these cities a little bit stronger, a little bit, not too much. We do have an industrial zone from Rome. He does have a bath placement to the west side here, and I do notice he got quite an army of builders to start improving his tiles. Definitely wants more food in Antium, and did get an entertainment complex. I don't think he actually got the Colosseum though. Colosseum was on Hammurabi, and it's being built in 5 turns. Durikul Galzu is gonna have 2 builders able to chop, and I do see he's actually going for the rainforest. Wait a second, is he? Because I mean, one is standing on a rainforest and the other one is going for the forest, and I'm very curious, did he actually get bronze? Oh, he is gonna get bronze. So look at his commitment. Hammurabi over here, toilet, doesn't care that he needs to actually discover bronze working and add more problems to his district discount calculation, so he gets the Colosseum. Is that a good move or not? That's the question we need to answer over here. It looks like, you know, sacrifices. We got a theater square also being placed. That's going to be from Ishuna, the southeastern city, with Pingala. And I do see another one of these theater squares. A +3 is going to be placed from Mari. That's going to be a big one when he's actually going to get the Colosseum improved. Nobody is saying anything here. Is this a Chad move, or is this not a Chad move from Hammurabi? From the toilet. The flying toilet. Exploding volcanoes galore. Mega colossal volcanic explosion. Oh my god, mega. Oh, and Colosseum got chopped. Governor Magnus did finish the job over there. 2 chops, easy peasy. We got a monument coming around for more culture, and of course right now Hammurabi did manage to get in some of his cities already +6 happiness, allowing his cities to benefit from the bonus. From the happiness, for the maximum bonus of the happiness. Going for the commercials, we did have a commercial. That's a commercial. He's placing the 3 commercial setup next to his Gavron Plaza, and it is what it is. He did keep that tile for especially. It's fine. He gets free barracks. Casimir, yeah. Well, now we do need to see when he's actually gonna start putting down those those encampments here. Definitely has more cities to settle on the west side, has a few more cities to settle on the east, might even take a city spot here from Japan, because I'm pretty sure Japan is not gonna go that much more further south, while he does have his north open here for some more settles. I do see holy sites, still more holy sites being built, and he started on his campuses, while we do have Legolas still on 33 science with 67 culture. He did manage to jump up to 82 points of faith and 75 points of production. You do see Jack is also having a bit of a problem with his science and culture, 25 and 42, while he does have 100 production and 100 faith. Good production. Stats not so amazing right now. He's definitely going to need to catch up somehow. And we do have also there's going to be quite a bit of a race here for how many writers they can pick, with America making 4.6 great writer points at 10. We got Japan on 1.1, that's Tokugawa. Japan Hojo is on 5.7, and Babylon is going to be 2.3. I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to get as many of these 30 pointers as they can before they run out of them. Cree just got enough points to recruit Marco Polo. The first merchant was picked up by Babylon, and he got with that extra trade route going. We got also Warlord's Throne being chosen by Japan Hojo to be built in his Government Plaza, and of course he's gonna get the bonus towards building units. While I do see Jules is gonna go for his baths and his industrial zones, and the question is, okay, that's a +4. He's wait a second, this is the +4 he's building in Rome, and this is from Mediolanum. That's another +6 +5 +6. Okay, I did say 6. Money in Aquilea, we do have him improving his forces over there, and of course did manage to get Ravenna to the west of Puteoli, grabbing a bit of another tile here from the north. Well, Temenanki bonuses, Liang did get established in Beijing, and of course we do see that Acsess did manage to get to 38 science and 35 culture. 60 points of production is a bit apocalyptic at this point of the game, although he is starting to get his extra settlers out, and he's gonna start improving quite a few of those tiles. City count is a bit too low, 246 cities right now, and still working on getting his units out versus the others. Okay, well, I do see Guardian of the Nachos here is also with 51 science and 35 culture, and he's still working on his traders, but I do have to say he does have settlers out, and gonna settle a few more cities quite quickly. 2, 4, 5 right now, with another 2 that's 7, with another 1 that's 8 that he's gonna have. City parks also being chosen by Liang to start to be placed around his cities. He's puddle jumping Liang in each of his cities, so he can actually use those builder charges to put the city parks down for the amenities. Not bad, although it's starting to not be something preferred by the players. I gotta say, Liang city parks has kind of fallen no favor quite a bit. It might be one of the reasons that he actually wants to do this is he doesn't actually trust that he's gonna have enough amenities for the population he wants, so he definitely wants every little bit, squeeze every little bit of amenity point. Korea, how many cities? He's on 5. 2, 4, 5, soon to be 6, and that's it. Actually, I don't see him building another wave. I do see Jinju did manage to finish pyramids earlier, and he did get Governor Liang over there to protect his tiles, and now he's gonna get the protection for the volcanic soil on the right side, and also for his floodplains in Jinju. His great library is gonna finish in Chanchon next turn, and I do have to point out we're 6 turns away from the next era, so we're gonna need to start looking at who's gonna get the next golden age. With Reina also establishing Gongju to the left side, we definitely need to see here if he's gonna get that opportunity to trade with Babylon. I was talking about this city, but I mean, I wasn't expecting him to settle actually Jinju right here. Was expecting him to go for the honey tile, so he actually has this option to trade with Babylon. It looks like they just they will just use how to say, external trade routes on land, not on the water, or at least for the moment. We got a few Korean horses, Japanese horses, and the Cree horses coming around here. All of the nations that do have opposing neighbors did manage to get their classical unit bonuses, the garrison strength higher in their cities. Korea with good luck Wokje. I don't know what that means, because classical war is irrelevant, a speaker is saying. I mean, have you seen Macedon yesterday? I don't think you can call it irrelevant. I'm just saying, speaker. I'm just saying. And we got some campuses coming out from Taiwan, Chengdu, and I do see the markets are also gonna come out. Good thing is he did manage to get the district discount on them, and of course will manage to catch up with the builds. Acsess is gonna jump up significantly in the science in the next part of the game, and of course we're going to need to see if he's gonna get his score necessary. He still needs 11 points and only 5 more turns to go to get everything done here. Now we do have Legolas also over the necessary points on Holy Site Japan, also going for a massive wave of campuses right now with his temples getting built and more greenery, so he has the housing. Toilet Hammurabi is already over the necessary points, and looking at Babylon here, getting his aqueduct placements for his industrial zones, and of course working on his theater squares. We still have a lot of tiles for him to not only chop but also improve with the mines and other improvements there, like plantations or pastures and so on. I do see he's getting I would say aqueduct here next to the mountain, so he can place on the 1-1 an industrial zone, while we're going to need to take a look how he's going to get the setup going on this side as well. Okay, next up we do have Seondeok with 45 out of 49. He does need 3 more points, and I do notice he's going to get a theater square from Gwangju, which is going to be... Wow. That's apocalyptical. How did that happen? Cake W, man. Cake W. It was too good to be true, I guess. I'm gonna put up in lobby. It is what it is. No? Wow, that was weird. Everybody just disconnected at once. Kick W. Think I'm gonna need to make another coffee in the meantime. Oh well, it is what it is. Iron Man game, exactly. It was so clean. Yeah, suspiciously good. Suspicious. Yeah, Zero, hello, Derson, and welcome. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Let me put another coffee on the grind. Okay, let's see, players are rejoining. We're missing Jack. Okay. Hello? I guess somebody needs to give him the link, or did we have the link? No. I mean, I'm pretty sure his teammate did tell him. Okay, he's joining. He's joining, boys. Okay. I really hope everybody fixed their 0ms and we're not actually gonna get to, you know, double load or something. Let me. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. About planes and the bros. What is going on with the planes and the bros? We didn't actually have cars and planes, right, the clan? How do you slow down PC? I'm new to this kick. I'm not touching anything. Hands up. Hands up. At least they're only 8, right? Five rejoined. We need 3 more. You can see the desync number on, or I should say the resync number on the right side of the screen over there. It says 5 right now. That's where I'm looking 6 right now. Okay, we just need 2 of them. 7. One more. Let's see who's gonna be. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Who's the last one over there? The longer this takes, the more chances somebody's gonna get impatient and will click buttons, and that's gonna be a sad day. Please don't click buttons. No clicking buttons right now. Ah, there we go. The 8th. And let's see the game actually start. Will all the teams go for a military alliance? That's a good question. We're gonna need to figure it out. And there we go. We actually loaded in successfully. We got China starting to move his forces towards the south to get some defense against Rome. And of course, we do see he's gonna finish those campuses soon. Markets coming up from Beijing. More of these libraries from Taiwan. On Hojo, we do have a samurai coming up from Kyoto. He didn't want to get the era score from it. And I do see Hojo is 5749. Actually, did he need the era score from it? Because he's well over. He might want it just for the extra defense that he has on the garrison. And of course, to the southwest Babylon here didn't really build that many units anyway. To be honest, I don't think at the moment Japan has anything to fear, and of course we're going to need to see how he's going to try to get to set up his defense, and he definitely needs to be ready for any kind of offense coming around from his opponents. Looking at Cree, he's getting his encampment training project from Aktakakup. Looks like that is the first encampment that we get to see on the map, with another non-freshwater settle being sent to the east side. He's also gonna try to get as quickly as possible his bonus points for a golden age. He's on 47 out of 49, and I don't see Mickey Wops. Really? There are no Mickey Wops. Okay, I'm a bit surprised about this. Like, there's a good Mickey Wop here. There's another one here. He could get quite a few good ones. Another one here. Where does he have more? Another one here or here. I guess maybe we will see him starting to put them down at the moment. Anyway, we do have to see if he's gonna manage to get that going or not. Valletta has been sourced by Hojo Tokimune, and he does have the ability to use the faith to buy some monuments out in his cities. Right now, Hojo is on 82 culture return with 50 science, while I do notice Toilet next to him does have about the same stats when it comes to science and culture, 50 on 84, but significantly more gold, 104 versus 17 from Legolas, and quite a bit more production on 141. Of course, on Japan, you do need to take into account the a 97 faith attempt that he's making alongside that 109 production. We do also need to see if Babylon is going to start expanding his territory. He's still on 6 cities, and right now he's going to get a 7th settler from Eshuna soon, while he is still working on his theater squares. He did manage to also seize the city of Singapore, giving him some interesting points over here. He's getting the extra +2 production for each of his trade routes. Toilet is also, Jackie, can I buy a tile for you? Lol. W. Anyway, we do have America also working on Apadana from the city of Washington. While I do notice he's managing to get another city to the east, he is starting to get to settle this river to the right side, which of course is going to be towards Babylon. We do have him also getting some hitting some district discounts, commercial in 2 turns, getting out from Charleston, while he does only have like 3 tiles to use, maybe even 2 tiles to use in that city center. Definitely will need to build builder to start improving all of these tiles here, and maybe even buy the banana, right? The 3-2 banana. Scram kick. We do have to take a look here. Hojo. No, this is Tokugawa. A knight, a first knight appears on the scene. Another encampment being placed down from Sendai. While I do see the aqueducts are gonna start giving him the adjacency bonuses towards his industrial zone. Padebol is working on theater squares and more harbors here. He's on 86 science with already 65 culture, and I do have to mention he did get his golden age. Rome still needs a bit of a kick here. He does have 3 more points necessary, and by the looks of it, he's getting his markets, industrial zone projects. That's gonna be no. I mean, that's Isodor of Miletus, the next one. It's a good one to pick. The question is, can he get another project for it? Because this one is not gonna be enough in the time spent. Maybe, I mean, 4 turns with no, it's not gonna be enough, right? He's on 3.4 great engineer points a turn. I think if he was like on 8 or 9, I think that's the minimum that he could have gotten it. But anyway. We do have Ostia also with campus here. It's +3. He did manage to build up his industrial core count, and I think he does have at least his legion, right? He should be able to get his legion from somewhere. Maybe we're gonna see it being chopped. There's still time to get all of the bonuses. This is also the time for Divine, right? That's it, Divine Right coming up next, and that's why he's not worried. And we do see he's starting to place down some encampments here from the southern cities. We're gonna need to see if he's gonna manage to also get a general and of course start to build up an army. It does seem like we're just a few moments away from actually seeing the players go for that World Congress session. Okay, more settlers, not that many settlers. Cree, Mickey Wops. Finally, he did get a Mickey Wop. 2 Mickey Wops. He started placing them everywhere. And of course, he did manage to get the era score from it. 53 out of 59 right now. Just needs those 6 points to go forward. And we're going to need to see how he's going to acquire them. We will need to see if he's managing to get enough culture to get to his monarchy. Is he getting to monarchy? I mean, his theology right now, that is before monarchy. Oh my god, okay. He might actually have a problem here. Yeah, I don't think he's actually going to make it to monarchy. I don't think so. Do you think he's going to manage to make it to monarchy, guys? I'm talking about Cree. He just finished theology. So he's over here, right? Is the next one monarchy, divine right? That might be a chance, and he 2 turns it. But is it? That's the question. Did he manage to get in the meantime a civil service, or did he not manage to get that civil service going? We can't really see the alliances, unfortunately. We can only see the military alliance because it's kind of obvious, but other alliances we're not getting to see. Swordsman coming out from Mr. Vassis for another point, and I do see he's still not clicking on anything on the civic tree. He's getting an encampment project from Aktakakup, which I gotta say, he's probably gonna recruit a general with it. He does have 1 point a turn, but it's only 30 points to actually get the first general. And civil service, he did not get civil service, and because of that, he won't be able to actually get to his divine right in time to get the bonus points for the era score. He just needs 2 of them, and as you can see with the swordsman coming around next turn, he's gonna get another 1. He will just need 1, and he might just pick up the general for the last pointer over there. And with a few new builders with feudalism, we're gonna start to see a lot of improvements on, and of course more chops on all of his territory here. It is JackTheRipper. Hello there, Nuclear Anchor. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Also, speaker, tough game for Acsess. Yeah, it is gonna be quite a tough game over here. I do see Cree did also manage to levy the city of Mexico City, but yeah, really not really doing that much. Guardian already complaining that Jack is taking all of his money over there. Orpheus, what is the optimal city placement in multiplayer? Like, is it really bad to settle 6, 7, 10 settle in 3-1 base versus 4-10 settle? That's way too little information to make that choice over there, Orpheus. You need to take a look at more like the tiles in the future that will get to work, and also try to think about what kind of improvements they will have over there, how you're gonna get that city with enough food, with enough production, and of course space for districts and so on and so forth that you get to place. Usually, as a go-to method, the players do prefer to settle the cities faster rather than later. The only time they will actually go for later if there's something extremely juicy, spending those extra turns for, worth spending those extra turns for, like for example Chocolate Hills. It might be one of those, or getting Torres, even though Torres not always. It kind of depends on the quality of the Torres. Kabachok, hello there, sir, and welcome. Also, what happened to him? I mean, the 34 science, 71 culture, he's still in a monumentality, 133 faith, 1 turning casually, 1 turning stuff from the capital over here, you know, not caring at all. He does have more theater square, more of these faith districts coming around, and I do notice we got, yeah, there we go. We got a market coming up from Charleston for an extra trade route capacity. He will need to get a builder from there, and I do see he's bringing a builder from the south with another 3 of these build charges. We're gonna need to see if he's gonna get that production and of course the tiles in Charleston finished. While I'm still very surprised he didn't get a city here. Why do you think he didn't get a city here, northwest? Why do you think he did not get a city here? Anybody has an idea why he did not get a city there? Gonna need to think about that one. Jack is fine. Yeah, Jack fine. Yeah, I meant like non-freshwater settle, but I see it makes sense. Okay. I mean, look at how Korea played this out. Non-freshwater settles. It was like, how to call it? One of the slow starts, right? That we had in this lobby. He did manage to go for the to benefit from the coffee tiles in the north and got that extra culture just like a monument. Worked for the granaries first, so they get the housing to keep on improving stuff, and did manage to get his Seons because it was half cost. So all in all, he judged that he could take the risk, and he judged that he will actually make his cities useful. Now that doesn't mean these cities are gonna be 16 pop anytime soon, but at least they did get to the 8 population quite quickly, and he can place 3 districts from them. Will need to get some more, definitely, and you can see he keeps on getting non-freshwater cities here. Even Gongju right now will not have the opportunity to aqueduct, which is kind of surprising. I would have expected him to actually go 1 tile south. He really wanted his 2-2 base, even though he could have settled the stone tile. Anyway, it is what it is. Era score check, let's double check. 58, 59, Paulmaker did secure his golden age, Tokugawa secured it, Trajan secured it, Seondeok secured it, we got Hammurabi here securing it, Legolas securing it, and then Zetian is 51-51. That's exactly how many units to possibly defend himself, and I do see 2 of these encampments are starting to show up from his cities, while he will need to start rolling some bonus points for his generals soon. He's also working on a foreign ministry here from the capital city, while he did manage to get this industrial zone. It's just a +3 at the moment. Looking at China, we do have him getting his libraries up, and he did jump up considerably in the science, 65 and 53, but still quite far away from everybody, 646 points, while we do have the majority of the lobby with an average of over 900. We do also see Acsess did manage to recruit a general from the 30 pointers, and he is deploying it to the south, where Rome is also starting to get ready for some boom boom here. We're going to need to see if the boom boom is going to be on the side of China or Boom Boom gonna see on the side of Rome? Is this a Hawacha push kind of game? I think not. I actually think not. He can definitely push Aktaka Coup, but I don't think he wants to push Aktaka Coup. That's my impression of it. If he does go here, he's gonna get into in between two nations. Legolas could try to affect this somehow, and could try to take Gongju away from him. Not gonna be as easy as you might think. And usually Korea does have a problem with his economy, and he's gonna rely a lot on Hammurabi to actually get all of that gold for him. You can see he's on 29 gold a turn. If he actually starts to get a lot of army out, his gold per turn is gonna go. What is it? What is it? I didn't see it, man. Definitely Hammurabi having 100 gold per turn is gonna help him out, and that's one of the reasons I was thinking they're gonna try to get this going, like try to get these coastal trade routes going. Although Jinju got placed in a location that doesn't really help him. He could get another city though. He could get another city here. Anyway, foreign ministry coming up in 3 turns from Babylon. More settlers, 2, 4, 6, 8 cities right now, with another settler and another settler in the build queues. Okay, 10 cities. He's gonna be very nicely sitting on 10 cities soon, with its also population about to reach 10 pop in multiple ones. The capital city Eneshuna going for that one. We got Cree also building up, getting a new wave of builders with the feudalism bonuses, and still Putter jumping his Liang everywhere, so he gets the parts going. He did manage to get 3 by the looks of it, with of course still Kinesio needing 1, PP Kisses needing 1, and Picto Kahana Piwin needing 1. I would imagine this is gonna be another one of those Mickey Wops. No? Another one, another Mickey Wap here, another Mickey Wap here. Yeah. He does need to get 3 mines at least for I think he already got it, no? Yeah, he already got apprenticeship. He has the 2 production points on his mines. Okay. Tokugawa. Knights coming around. Whoa. Okay, he's starting to get knights. Anyway, we're gonna have a quick pause over here of 2 minutes, and we're gonna come back to see how things are evolving in this medieval era. Why is Maker behind in production? Oh, well, he's 129 right now, not very far behind. Solanir, hello there, sir, and welcome to These Games Go Late, or usually early mid. Actually, I think in this game we're actually gonna go late, mid to late. Usually these games do go late. I do have to point out Ironmans also do go quite late. 4v4s, not always. In 4v4s, you actually do see some winning conditions being achieved before then, like 60 or 50. We do need to take a look at the bonuses here. Confucianism, doesn't matter. Theocracy, gaining a wildcard policy slot. Whoa. Theocracy. That's only 2 nations that will want this right now. So most of everybody did vote for monarchy, but we did have Teddy Just dumping in 6 in theocracy alongside the Cree over here with another 5. So they did manage to push this through. Oh, wow. Okay. Shameless. Yeah, shameless. I gotta say, that's correct. Shameless. It is what it is. He got the bonus for himself, put everything into it. JackTheRipper is in second monumentality golden age, 47 science with 108 culture. We do have him getting his Machu Picchu in Washington, gonna get more bonuses towards his theater squares with the adjacency, and I do see he is building some more next to an exploding volcano, and he doesn't have Liang to stop the bleed. Oh well, that's a problem. New builders from Charleston, and of course he's gonna start improving some more of his styles here. He's starting to put actually the forest, the second growth forest on the styles, so he gets that extra appeal going through, and that's one of the reasons he's actually not getting so many mines here. Really wants to get that going, doesn't like the rainforest at all because it lowers the appeal. We don't have preserves at all from him. Zero, nothing, nada, no preserve gameplay. We got Palmmaker also with 76 science and 48 culture. This time around he's gonna get his pen brush and voice, looks like just the same as the last one. Still has a lot of chops to use, and he's starting to get a few heavy chariots out. I'm actually quite curious if he's gonna wanna use them. He does have more and more military being deployed to Aktakakub, slowly trickling down there. He might do something here. He might do something. He did get a general, right? Shun Tzu. But this is only going to work on knights, and that's it. Anyway, more cities in the north. GuardianOfTheNachos is going to get some pearls to improve then. And I do notice he is going to get another city center here next to Fez, to the south of Fez, while he's plugging in Liang in the city of Kinesu Vasis. Sakahikan actually. Tokugawa, 122 science, 75 culture. We do have him on free inquiry golden age this time around with 2, 4, 6, 7 cities, and I do notice he's on 150 points of production per turn. I do want to mention, because I didn't mention, do you see Teddy's production? He's on 213 points of production right now. 213 points of production, 161 faith. That is insane. He never built that thing. I told you. You did, Phil. You did. I stand corrected. Andy Bates also love the preserve. Yes, yeah, but he doesn't want to show us the yields. Can you check city states? Yes, we will check city states, Orpheus. Let me finish this and we'll check city states. Rome, 74 science with 76 culture. Throw Rome here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 cities. He's gonna get his foreign ministry, and if I remember correctly, he had another settler moving somewhere. No. Anyway, he did recruit Isodor, and I don't see the other settler. Maybe I'm misremembering when I saw it or somebody else. It is what it is. An army of builders gonna help him chop, improve, getting that +6 industrial zone over here. And well, did he get Oracle in a city of Ostia? I hope it's in Ostia. Yeah, it is in Ostia because he does have Governor Pingala in there, and of course he can use the grants promotion, so he gets double the points of anything. Industrial, I should say, engineers and the scientists. Right now, the districts that he would have the bonus points from, he's on 6 great engineer points a turn. Let's see next turn, because I don't think this is with the bonus of Oracle right now. Let's see next turn. He should be on 8. Hello? No, still on 6, so it was with the bonus there. Okay. This one is just standing around for 2 turns there then. Bukva, 163 science with 92 culture. Pen brush and voice golden age on Korea, still on 6 cities, and I do see he's getting Chichen Itza from Chanchon. He didn't really chop that many rainforests around his territory, and he still has a lot of tiles that would get improved with the extra production and extra culture from Chichen Itza. Did go for his pen brush and voice, not his free inquiry golden age, and he does have 185 points of production. We do have him with Reina established to the west, where at the moment he's not actually connecting his cities to anywhere. Only a single trade route has been built. He does have an extra commercial here, so he should have, oh, there we go, he has another one of these traders to the south. He still is going for his Seons to improve. I'm actually quite curious why he placed this one here instead of to the west side, where he would have had more, but whatever, it is what it is. And while we do have him improving some amazing mines next to Jinju. A toilet, 157 science, 76 culture, golden age. How Hammurabi did go for his free inquiry golden age this time, and he does have multiple theater squares to help him out carry the culture for the next part, getting to nationalism, getting to mobilization much quicker, and of course giving him a chance to actually be at fascism when he needs to be. Industrial zones coming around. I'm actually curious, where is this one? This one is here, right? And he never actually built the aqueduct. That's a bit sad, but it is what it is. Magfa Sasha Hikan is also going to get the +6, a very good adjacency on his industrial zones. With 238 points of production, he's actually going to put his foot forward here in a strong position. 172 gold a turn is also the most gold in the lobby being made by anybody right now. And I do have to say, on Acsess and on Legolas, there's a bit of a problem there with the gold per turn. We're going to get to it right now. Hojo Tokimun, he's on 139 science, 137 culture with a pen brush and voice golden age. Very good balance between the two stats, but his gold pattern is only on 12, and he definitely would need to put down more commercials or harbors, whatever he's gonna want to do, but he needs to get the gold going. We got him also prioritizing a few more campuses, and I gotta say he's now putting down encampments. 1, 2, getting built. Gifu will need to get to the 10th pop, and I do see a third encampment also did get placed from Kobe. He is getting units towards Kobe, and I think this is a reaction because he saw, first of all, Kree's military numbers going a little bit higher, like trickling in, getting higher every time, and then he also saw Cree managing to get a general. So he's like, wait a second, whoa. What are you doing over here, my man? What do you mean you get units? You know, what are those units next to my borders? Bulmus top production. Janus is making a good point over there. Hello there, sir. And yes, Bulmus top production, man. 243 points of production, just as the same as Hammurabi. But then when you count in the faith generation, wow, he's very far away from Hammurabi. Now we do have Acsess also with 86 science and 62 culture, 246 cities, intelligence agency coming up in 210, so putting down encampments, and of course he's gonna need to make a move here against somebody if he actually wants to get more points or come back. Another settler towards the north. We do have him only on 40 gold a ton and only on 124 points of production. And I gotta say, this team, Legolas and Acsess, right now have the least amount of production from any of the teams in the lobby, which is gonna actually show up really fast here in the score screen. The moment they're actually on the third team with JackTheRipper coming up on 4th and the GuardianOfTheNachos, I don't think this is gonna be like this for long. It's yeah, Legolas over here is carrying as much as possible. Alexis Krempp is carrying his team as much as possible. Let's see when Acsess is gonna start putting some moves going. I do see his catapult is coming up from Taiwan. Where is his spy? Where is his spy? Does he not have a spy anywhere? Okay, well, it is what it is. He didn't get a spy anywhere. Japan did manage to recruit Burika, General, also started to recruit some of his animals, and we did have a question earlier about city-states. Let's see. We don't have Johannesburg. No. Yeah. What? Cree? What? Is this like a... What? What are you asking about what Cree? What's going on with Cree? It's in Cree's land? What is... oh, the spy! The spy is in Cree's land. Where? Where? Or did he send it but it didn't arrive? Because I don't see. Oh, no. Man. Mr. Vassis. Oh, I see it. It's still in gold. I mean, makes sense. As you can see, Acsess over here getting a 1U to try to get some gold going from Cree. Well, Cree is on how much? 94 gold a ton. Not bad. Yeah, thank you so much, by the way. Thank you so much, chat. Moti Mașina, hello there, sir. Pax Romana, bună ziua, domnule, bine ai venit. How is Jack's production so high? I mean, this is Jack the Ripper. What can I say, speaker? It's just Jack playing Jack, no? We got him with the intelligence agency coming up in 3 times, and he did manage to use his builder charges to improve most of this forest. Just look at how this land looks everywhere. He's getting the forest and then putting lumber mills on each of these tiles, getting the science, the culture, and the faith going from each of them. Just amazing. We do have a commercial hub coming up from New Orleans also, and I do see Jack is trying to fix his gold problem. He is only on 13 gold a turn, and maybe that's one of the reasons Poundmaker was actually, you know, a bit complaining that he needs to give gold every turn to Jack the Ripper over here to upkeep his stuff. We do have another settler also coming out from Washington. I'm curious if he's gonna go northwest finally with it or not. He's getting some horses in Boston, and I do see he did manage to get an entertainment complex down, beefing up more of his theater square rather than anything else, and trying to get that arena going. We do need to take a look also on Tokugawa here. I'm actually quite curious what is he gonna do with the units, because yeah, first of all, he needs to get some defensive units to the west towards Korea, and second of all, we do see to the northeast we got more and more military hardware coming out from the Chinese cities. Both Japan and Rome are gonna be in danger here of getting attacked, so they need somehow to fix this defense. We do have also Rome needing to catch up in his science and culture. We got some campuses coming around from him to add more science points, and of course we're going to need to see him starting to put down his theater squares. He's in a pen Russian voice golden, so right now he actually did prioritize getting his industrial zones up, and of course the commercials, not in his campuses, not really the theater squares. To be honest, he doesn't really have very good placements either. Like, this is a +3 sure in Antium that he could place, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to take that wheat tile for another theater square there. We'll see how what is he gonna sacrifice basically. I do see he also built a theater square in Ostia that is gonna be a +3, and that will allow him to start acquiring some more of these points. He's on a +3 grade writer. No, that's sorry, that's not the one I'm looking for. Where is he? Rome, 0 writers. Did he just finish the theater square? I guess he just finished the theater square in Ostia. Interesting. I'm very curious if he does have the Governor Pingala double, but anyway, we'll see. More knights coming around from Toilet, 2 of them being deployed towards the north. Japan is starting to mirror, of course, the army size, and we're going to need to also see how Babylon is going to try to get his general here. He did manage to make an encampment in Mari, but he never actually did manage to get his encampment training projects. He's on 3 great general points a turn and slowly inching forward towards Ethelfled. I don't really see him getting too worried about anybody attacking him. He's right now, you know, just standing around over here with a few units and trying to see if anybody is going to jump up significantly in the military strength. Now Japan is on 500, and it's no surprise that immediately he wants to get some knights out of his city so he can actually manage to hold an attack. Oh my god, 1 2 3 4 Nihangs. We got a Nihang attack being prepared against the great guardian of the nachos. I mean, it must have been that Japan actually went to the movies. He saw how good the nachos are with those 2 sauces over there. I'm starting to drool right now. And then he was like, man, wait a second, I need to recruit some Nihangs over here. I try to get the nachos away from the big guardian. You know, it needs to be done. Toby, also, anybody know what Jack's religion is? Work ethic with pilgrimage. Work ethic with pilgrimage. That's his religion. And Japan did go for Confucianism. That's Tokugawa. For Zen and Defender of the Faith. With much pleasure, sir. Japan is Nihanging. Yeah. This is spectator mode, if that's what you're asking. Wait a second, who's asking what? Saipong, hello there, sir. How can I view the settings like map, resources, number of cities during a game? You go into this tab, you go into options, and it will show you. It should show you. In single player it doesn't show you, but if you're in a multiplayer game it does show you in the game options what you have selected, like how many city states you have, what's the actual turn timer, even if it is turned on smart timer and so on, and all of the other ones also in the bottom here. You got all of them. You can't change anything, but you can see the settings. Yes, in single player it doesn't work. In single player you can only take a look at the mods in use, and I think you see some options here, like difficulty, game speed, like some few options. we do have heavy chariots coming out from Cree, and I do have to point out he's not really that rich right now to actually have the ability to build a lot of lower tech units, so he can upgrade them with mercenaries afterwards. He's gonna get a few of these heavy chariots. He's definitely gonna try to build up a defense, and I do see he also has vision over his opponent's city. And there's a Okchitao here that is just keeping tabs on what Japan is doing in the city of Kobe. He's not seeing what's behind the forest though. And of course the truffles, the pigs are actually masking the odor of the Nihangs. Tokugawa, we chill. I'm Warlords. Guardian of the Nachos already giving up his how to say Warlord's throne. He's saying he's Warlords. Is he actually Warlords? He is Warlord's throne. Wow. Well, Tokugawa southeast, okay. We got Pade Ball over here coming around with a few knights just smelling around the territory of Cree. And of course, it is not going to be easy to actually go and attack Big Tohana Piwi in. Cree only has a swordsman there. It shouldn't be a problem to get more units though. Yeah, and I think this is going to be quite damaging. Hojo Tokimun with 165 science, 142, and having these strong Nihangs to go against his opponent is going to be quite problematic. Very problematic for the Guardian of the Nachos. Also got a trebuchet in Kobe. Did he get? Yeah, he did manage to get the GMC done. Okay, so that's why he's using his faith pattern of 158 to keep on buying stuff. I was wondering how he did get the trebuchet, but anyway, he does have general here, and I do notice he's on 4 great general points a turn. Looking at his techs, his siege tactics in one, he might actually want to wait for calves. To be honest, I think he's gonna wait for calves, which is gonna be a unit that at the moment Poundmaker is not gonna get to match. He's barely getting machinery, and he has knights with horses. If Japan does manage to get much faster military science, this is gonna be a disaster for Cree. And I gotta point out, Hojo Tokimun is like what, 2 takes away from getting that. So we got over here military science. Siege tactics is right behind it, and I'm pretty sure he actually got printing in the meantime, but I think we can check, right? +6 intel on opponent's movements. Yeah, +6 intel on opponent's movements. Yeah. I have no clue how Barbos can be that relevant in this lobby with such a dreadful spawn. Skill issue, I guess. Skill issue. Yeah. He has printing advantage for now, and 58 strength Nihangs are crazy anyway. Yes, they are. And that's my question. Like, is he gonna wait the next 2 turns so he can upgrade those units here and then move forward, or attack with the knights first, Nihangs and the trebuchets, and then get a wave of calves right behind them? Because I don't see any pre-builds here, any horse pre-builds in Kobe or Kyoto. We only have knights. And there we go. We do have the war declaration being sent. By the looks of it, Legolas is moving forward as quickly as possible towards the cities of Angtaka Coup. His knights do benefit from a +3 intel right now. Looks like he dropped one when he declared war. Did he have, or maybe he had a trade route to his opponent, probably. Yeah, Barbos is great at simming, indeed. We do have 2 campus research projects, 2 turns for Chichen Itza to finish. I do see the campus research projects are actually going to put him to be competitive to recruit Newton and Ibn Khaldun. And let's see. Oh, disaster strikes. Misafi Sipik did get... Wait. Wasn't this the banana... volcano? Wasn't this banana volcano? I guess those banana got to feed the volcano. Am I missing some? Wasn't that banana volcano? Anyway, no more bananas. No more banana. Wine walls needs units. Yeah. Yes. Wine walls. Yeah. Anyway, we do have 2 knights with a general and 1 courser available for Cree to defend himself. Now, these Nihangs are very strong going against the coursers. It's just a matter of time until they get next to the coursers and the knights. You do see them on 71 points of strength against the knights 64. I also want to see here Legolas going 2 turns for military science. I do have to point out he's not actually putting anything into the production queues, and I would expect he's actually going to buy a few. With faith here, he's on 155 faith with 300 faith in the bank. He should be able to get 2 calves and take out his opponent. Cree had the cow volcano. Oh, he had the cow volcano. I see. Well, Intelligence Agency coming up in 6 from Mikisivuachik. We do have more theater squares getting built, more of Liang getting settled. Rome also working on campus research projects. Looks like he really wants to also be competitive on picking up Newton and of course Ip Khaldun here. While Korea has the most points at the moment, he is followed closely by Japan, and of course we got Cree over there just about to get enough points. We already see Rome is starting to how to say connect with his ally, and I do see 2 trade routes, 3 trade routes, 4, 5 trade routes that are being sent. Rome is starting to make 100 gold a turn, while Padebol is on 121 on Tokugawa anyway. 250 production on each, man. This is incredible, them mirroring each other like this much, with the production, with the food, with the well, with the culture. The science is definitely much better on Padebol than it is on Rome, but that's because the free inquiry golden age. Anyway. Let's see what's happening on Jack. Art museums starting to come around, more markets, Kilvaki Sivani getting built, and he's also gonna try to settle another city to the right side. Gonna get an archaeological museum on Charleston, and I do want to see what's this ruckus. What's this ruckus? Oh, he's attacking Cardiff right on the borders of Japan and on the borders of Cree. He might actually want to take a piece of Cree over here if he is gonna be given the opportunity. His knights are definitely gonna be stronger than the defenses of Cardiff, with only 24 points of defense. That city is now gonna withstand the next turn. We do also need to see what will happen here with Aktakakub getting walls up. Not gonna last for long. Of course, the trebuchets are gonna make quick work of these, and we do see the Nihangs are starting to get into position to start bonking the units of Cree. A few more Japanese writers coming in. And I do see